You know what? Me recording stuff and making sure that it's recorded does help to some degree for my safety. Because to some degree it does tame the temperament of the officers, which is very nice. However, taming their temperament is not the same as getting help. Unfortunately, one of the officers that I needed to turn in yesterday is actually the one that showed up. Now, for me, trying to remember all the names of all the officers, kind of similar to the Hood River situation, just too many fucking cops. And they're all doing fucked up shit. Like, what the hell? These are homeless people, not fucking demons. What the hell's wrong with you guys? The one I worry the most about is Danny. In Hood River, anyway. I was able to get Sigi's email address, and I sent him an email. I actually forwarded the messages from one of the messages from Natalie and I from 2018 or 2016. Sorry, she was dead in 2018. It was from July 30th or so. Of 2016. Anyway, that's the post that I exposed her dad with almost a year later, over a year later. I'm hoping Sigi will get on here and type at us some. He might have gone already. However, with me having another police interaction, and with Danny literally doing, well, exactly what's to be expected, I guess. If somebody ain't cared for 6 years, why the fuck would they listen to you now? You know? I mean, fuck, if you as a friend are busy ignoring me for 6 years, I'm trying to reach out to you for 6 years. I need help stopping this abuse, but you just ignore it. Well, okay, that's fine, you're allowed to ignore it, and I'm allowed to speak up about the fact that you ignored it. So you guys seem to think that hiding in the corner like a scared little rabbit, all quiet as can be, quieter than a field mouse. You don't understand that I tried to get a hold of everyone that I knew for them all to blow me off and fucking ignore me until it became a severe situation. I don't know what the fuck her battle plan is. See, this is one of the biggest issues with the situation with Danny. I don't know what the fuck her battle plan was. That's the problem with not understanding what the fuck is going on when you start making battle plans. You want me to text it to you after I explain to you, hey, Calling and listening is the only effective way to communicate. I mean, the closest to an effective way of communicating. If we're just typing back and forth and pressing the little play button so that we can listen to the little voice clip that one person sent the other, that's not the same. It's not, because you're not getting it. You're not understanding because of context and because of assumptions that you've made. I've been taking abuse over this bullshit for a lot of years. I've been speaking out for a lot of years. There's also a lot of people I unfortunately made excuses for. On the bright side, it was their excuses. And they're recorded. So since I can't remember them word for word, the problem is I gotta record everything because I have to be scared and looking over my shoulder all the fucking time. And it sucks. When it comes to Danny, I do feel bad for her. Now, hopefully, if you watched the last video, and you really should, I was just listening to part of it. You notice how severe my communication issues are in that? You probably wouldn't. That's not a matter of hatred. That's a matter of most people just don't know. They don't understand. If they were to allow me to use that table that I need to use, and allow me to go in there and sit down at that table and do what I need to do, including turn in one of their sheriff's deputies, what's the likelihood they're gonna allow me to do that? See, when you go slandering somebody's name like this, forcing them into homelessness, first of all, not okay. I wasn't homeless when Natalie was killed. I was forced into homelessness because of Natalie's death. Just before Natalie's death, I was paying rent at 2 places. Now, I explained that Brandon Ratner went out there to help me move all of my stuff out of the low income up there in Chapel, Nebraska, and move it all down to Ken and Leah's in Colorado. Now, although that shit legit happened, I get treated like I'm making it up no matter what I say. There's an easy way to remedy that. These people can come forward and tell the truth. If they won't, there's an easy way to remedy that too. Take screenshots, record conversations. If you can tell me these things, then you can tell the cops these things. And that's what needs to be done. The moment you start playing victim, I head for the hills. And I definitely speak up about it. By the time I'm doing desperate shit to get your fucking attention, keep in mind I get treated like I just want attention for attention's sake. By the time I finally get your attention, how many years later is it? Right now, I'm super tired and I'm scared to go to sleep. I know that my words aren't going to come together right. I'll probably have issues with communicating for easily 2 to 3 days on a severe level, like what I'm dealing with right now. Plus, as always, I don't have a lot of positive memories. I'm half asleep, so I keep trying to got a lot of thoughts going through my head. Most of them are memories, and they're horrible. Anyway, I gotta keep this thing recording in case something happens to my vehicle or my evidence. Hopefully there won't be any screamers here. Anyway, I'm afraid of getting towed here or harassed. I don't have a way to move. I'll have to try to panhandle tomorrow if I don't get harassed or arrested tonight. I almost get to sleep. I think about people I actually care about that literally do not care about me and never did. Mm. Mm. Nobody cared. Not my family, not my friends. Isn't okay. Someone needs to help me become familiar with this and understand that they need to stop asking me to do things I'm not capable of doing. It sucks when your family doesn't care. It sucks when they're predatory towards you. It sucks when they help your predators get away. It sucks that when you've got evidence of that, you gotta jump through a whole bunch of hoops The stuff that I gotta go through here. I gotta try to turn in stuff that fucking Scott DaCosta did before it is too fucking late. And nobody gives a fuck about that. They don't give a fuck about the fact that I'm also being victimized here. You keep sending me to services. How about get fucking actively involved? Fucking speak out instead of making every goddamn excuse like a fucking cowardly goddamn piece of shit. I got nothing good to say about Danny Francis. Nothing. Out of all of this shit all fucking day long, all of the fucking emotional goddamn bullshit she wanted to put me through for no fucking reason. No fucking reason. And she don't think she did anything wrong, I'm sure. Everybody's like that. They want to fucking talk down to you like you're a fucking retard. Yeah, I know what fucking is posted, you fucking dumb cunt. You fucking stupid goddamn idiot. You fucking shitty whore hole. You like that? See, that's the problem. 6 goddamn years ago, it would have made a fucking difference. I shouldn't have to be a fucking asshole to people who claim to be my friends. And then, of course, like literally, she's known jack shit about the situation, wants to give me fucking advice. She's known about the Natalie fucking situation with me for 5 goddamn minutes because she does not at all in the last 6 years have any fucking room to pretend that she's my friend. To pretend that she fucking cared. Not even a little bit. You don't like those words? You think those are mean words? You goddamn right they are. They are fucking mean. You don't fucking like it? Huh? Well, you sure the fuck don't give a holy fucking goddamn about my boundaries. Don't pretend to give a shit if you don't. Because I will fucking call you on it. Here we go. Hey, Sigi, I'm sorry, I'm having a really bad fucking night. What I would really like is for someone to put a bullet right through my fucking skull right goddamn now. Sigi is from Germany. He watched a show in German about me. Of course, the courts pretend I don't fucking exist. Or that they don't fucking exist, sorry. Because I don't have the ability to get people to actually fucking look and not fucking blow me off, even if I take it in person. That's the thing, all the issues that I'm having, people can take a look at. Here in fucking person, you see how goddamn impossible it is to get these fucking pieces of shit to actually look at the fucking evidence. But no, we got Danny Francis trying to push me to commit suicide. Yeah, some fucking help, friend. You know it's inappropriate? Pretending to care about somebody and then ignoring them for 6 years. When people want to say, stop blaming me, you know what? If you don't come forward, it is your fault. The fact that you are allowing me to be harmed over a false narrative is entirely your fault. It's your choice, it's your decision. Sigi, that post or that message that Natalie sent me that I forwarded you an email. Did I tell the truth? Please help get assisted suicide legal. Obviously, you're going to ignore the rights that I'm supposed to have now. So how about we work on the right to assisted termination of life for people like me? I don't need your excuses. I don't. Oh, I'm not in America, or I'm not in Oregon, or I'm not in Colorado, or... No matter where you are, you've got a voice. Use it. But everybody wanted to fucking ignore the situation and pretend like it would just go away if they ignored it. It doesn't fucking work that way. When you destroy somebody's fucking life, what the hell kind of a person does that make you? And when somebody who's being abused comes to you for help, and you treat them like shit and then want to play victim? Really? Oh, but you don't see it as treating them like shit. That's right. Pretty white girl shit and all that. It's cute. It doesn't stop the abuse. Now, obviously, when I'm in and out of sleep like this, I'm not sure if you noticed, but I'm having nightmares. I don't even get entirely to sleep. You know, I try hard to talk to people nicely and say, hey, I got evidence. I need help showing it. I need you to look at it and speak out, please. But no, they ignore me. They make me have a fucking panic attack. Non-stop. by not understanding how important the evidence is. Oh, you'll do something after the evidence is taken? After the evidence is gone? Well, that's not too bright. You're going to go out of your way not to listen? When the victim is trying to tell you what's going on, you're going to shut them down with your own fucking opinions? How about fuck you? And that's a complicated thing. You may have the best of intentions, but if you're not fucking listening, what good are you? What kind of a friend is that? You know? I mean, with Sigi at least, or Sigi, I'm sorry, you know, he just started typing to me yesterday, and we had an actual conversation. Can you imagine that? Like, yeah, you can't make time to call me in 6 years, but here's this guy that I just started chatting with yesterday, and I've already had an actual conversation with him. Sure, it was just in the whole Facebook, not the messenger, but the messenger part where you can make a phone call. And he and I had a conversation. Before you can help me, you got to understand what the hell's going on. Before you make suggestions, you need to know what the hell is going on. When you assume somebody is fucking retarded, that's so screwed up. Yeah, I'm different. Different doesn't mean evil. You guys seem to believe that there's dragons and unicorns. You think the Illuminati is out there trying to get you. You think that aliens are shoving fucking probes up our asses. That's fucking insanity. And yeah, I can tell you individually which of these fucking nut jobs said what. The thing with Danny is that she is intelligent. She is. She's also tiny, cute, and adorable. You know the type. Now, there's all these people who knew me in real life. And then when I was gone, it didn't make a difference. They didn't care. They didn't care why I was gone. They didn't bother to reach out to me. When I reach out to them, they tell me about all their personal problems as excuses not to help me. I offer to help them with whatever I can in exchange for help. I have nightmares all the time. I remember messaging Danny Francis, hoping that she would stop and listen, hoping she would care. And then I remember giving up. Why try if nobody gives a shit? Isn't that what y'all keep telling me? No, you word it differently, and magically it sounds like good advice, right? No, that ain't the case. If you change the name of shit to chocolate pudding, that don't make it chocolate pudding. If you change the name pain or the name torture to pain compliance, somehow magically it's okay, isn't it? With that situation going yesterday, and then of course trying to explain that shit to Danny today. Hey, why do you guys pretend to be somebody's friend? Why do you do that? Why do you fucking pretend? Why do you throw fucking shitty goddamn assumptions at somebody instead of fucking asking them or fucking looking? Why do you spend so much time telling someone how to think and how to feel? Why don't you focus on fucking evidence instead of fucking not shutting up about a bunch of ignorant goddamn bullshit? Danny Francis is not a good person. She's a nice person. Big difference. If you go to church, chances are you're surrounded by nice people. That doesn't mean that everybody there is a nice people. And I'm sure that most of them, once they walk outside of the building, soon forget that they're supposed to be being nice. I got a hold of people that were mandated reporters for help, but I had to go to them alone. And there are several of them that I thought were my friends, people like William Barr. I thought that he would try to be an honest man, but the thing is, he's a piece of shit. Every time I've told him about abuse against the homeless, he starts making excuses for abuse against the homeless. No, fuck you, dude, you're a piece of shit. And I deal with a lot of them. Piece of shit after piece of shit after piece of shit. Going out of their way not to understand. Yes, a friend who doesn't listen in years and years and years. That's totally a friend, isn't it? No, it's not. Now, this Sigi feller just getting a hold of me yesterday, not knowing who I am. You know, that's a different scenario. Ain't none of this his fault. With those who look the other way, absolutely it is. When your friend is being abused and you look away, every time they are abused after that, it is your fault for not giving a shit. No matter how nice you are, no matter how pretty you are, that's fucked up. I want to believe the best in people, but you know what? It seems to me anybody who's pretty we should just ignore. I can do the name calling thing. I can come up with all sorts of mean hearted names. I shouldn't have to do that.
But it's truly how I feel. I don't have nice things to say about people. You want me to say nice things about you? Keep your word. You want me to say nice things about you? Don't look away. Don't make excuses for the fucking predators. If you're my friend, be my friend. If you're not my friend, go away. That's not complicated. There's a lot of predators I allowed on my fucking Facebook. I didn't know if they were predators or not. What I did know is that not one of my goddamn friends in over a fucking year gave a holy fucking goddamn what I was going through. What, they think this shit just magically goes the fuck away? No, it doesn't. When a pretty white girl plays victim, people get fucking killed. Thank God Natalie got herself killed instead of someone else. Isn't that right? Thank God that the predator got the bullet through the skull. Isn't that how we're supposed to think? Well, that ain't the case in my situation. Now, obviously, I am barely fucking conscious, but I'm in a lot of fucking pain. And I'm fucking scared. But that's not okay when you're a male. I tell you what, though, scared or not, I still stand up to these fucking people. I still speak up. When they've antagonized me to the point where I am literally unable to explain to them what's going on because I am that fucking razzled and frazzled. You want to throw your fucking opinions at me? Hey, stop with the opinions. Stop. Look. Listen. Try not to get ran over. Stop, look, and listen. Isn't that what they taught you guys when you were younger? About crossing the road? Yeah. Maybe you should stop talking, look at evidence, and fucking listen. I'm gonna run out of battery and my phone's gonna fucking die. Mm-hmm. So that's one of the things. Sigi gets a free pass because he hasn't gotten to see the evidence. He just joined the party yesterday. I went to all my friends for help stopping the abuse, and they fucking ignored me through all of it. And then they don't want to listen to how what they did resulted in abuse against me in mass quantities. People say, hey, don't you have any friends you can go to for help? How about some family? No, I fucking don't. Danny Francis ignored me. Pretended I didn't fucking exist. I'm not important to somebody who has a pretty world. I'm not important to somebody who couldn't. Well, she's pretty, just so you know, Danny Francis is. If she wanted to pretend like I was a rapist or a child molester and that I did something horrible to her, well, she'd probably get away with it. I don't think she's that kind of person. Just because you fuck up big doesn't mean you fucked up intentionally, but when you do fuck up intentionally, you should probably steer clear of the felonies. I'm sure my communication skills are fucking diminished as hell right now. I don't want to wake up. I just want to go to sleep and never wake up. I need help stopping it. I floated in and out of consciousness, and it's only halfway out of consciousness, because then I start remembering things, and it memories hurt me. In some way, other videos, they were more coherent, I'm sure. I need help stopping the abuse. I need help stopping the abuse. I need people to share the evidence. I needed to stop. I needed to fucking stop. Jesus fucking Christ. If people would have fucking listened to me about the fucking abuse and fucking helped me to turn it in instead of me getting fucking blown off over and over again. But yeah, you get to see how these people who claim to be my friends, they didn't look. They didn't care. They fucking ignored me for years and then want to play like they didn't do nothing wrong. Yeah, ignoring somebody for fucking years is a pretty shitty fucking friend. How can you expect someone to help you when they fucked up that big? Well, that's the thing. I didn't expect her to help me. She's just one more off the fucking checklist. Answer the question. Did I go to you for help or no? If you want to fucking do anything other than answer that fucking question, you're trying to hide the fact that you fucked up. And then you want to say, Sean, don't blame me. No, fuck you. Fuck you. It is your fault because you don't care, but you pretended you do. If I'm going to be treated like I didn't try to get help because you're a lazy piece of shit who doesn't look, don't pretend we were ever friends because we were not even acquaintances in that situation. Once it becomes a predator-victim scenario, the moment you start preying on me, the moment you start pretending that you're a victim, the moment you start pretending like I would hurt you, when you repeatedly want to type at me over and over again, just trying to get the last word. If you're going to type at me, I'm going to fucking reply. You want to call it aggressive? You goddamn right it is. Did it start off that way? Hell no. It started off 6 goddamn years ago with the word please. You're just one more off the fucking list. Did I ask you for help? Did I go to you for help? Did I try to get help? Survey says ding, ding, ding. That's right. The evidence says yes. If you can't even admit your previous involvement in blowing me off, then I will post it on the fucking internet. I don't fucking mind. It pisses me off that somebody who claims to care about me would force me to show what a fucked up thing that they've done instead of them rectifying the fucking situation. But the facts are the facts. If you don't try, it doesn't do any good. If you don't try listening, it don't do no good. If you don't try looking, it don't do no good. That's a problem with looking away for this many years. Yeah, you're sure fucking swell. The moment you start playing victim is the moment I start speaking out, because that is a highly fucking predatory behavior, especially from a female. Because that, especially in the United States, results in males being abused and being fucking killed. Just because you a pretty white girl, don't make that fucking okay. Poor you, you need protected. I saw that fucking tree you were standing next to. That dude's massive. I hope that's your husband. Maybe with that big, giant, fucking flabby thing. Yep, that's a good thing, right? She picked a guy who's huge. That's good. I hope he keeps her safe. He doesn't have to keep her safe from me, however. And do you know why that is? Because he can't. It won't be me coming to his door to get his wife. When people start playing predator, start playing victim, I'm not interested in going anywhere fucking near them. I don't want to be anywhere near Danny fucking Francis. She owes me a bullet to the head. All of you do. Every single one of you owe me that. If you aren't looking at evidence and aren't speaking up, and you're going to be angry because I have to, you had years to stop pretending and actually give a shit. Years. You don't get to play victim after that. What are you going to do? Pretend like I would shoot you? Maybe you'll pull a Leslie Snell and pretend like I'm after your kids and your dog. Jesus fucking Christ, that stupid bitch was a hell of a fucking cunt and a half. What a bunch of fucking useless pieces of shit. I curse for a reason. Because you're not fucking listening. So then, when I curse, you pretend that I'm fucking beating on you. You stupid bitch. People are fucking dead because you didn't give a shit about your friend. You fucking stupid cunts. Natalie Bollinger is dead because when I was trying to get help stopping abuse, my friends didn't give a fuck. Why didn't they come forward after Natalie was killed? Because they still didn't give a fuck about anything except hiding their fucking involvement. If helping me requires the truth, and the truth shows that you're not fucking perfect, well, that ain't my fault. That's not my choice. But your position is further tainted by the fact that you made me post it in fucking public like an asshole. Between working it out like two fucking adults, you have to be an asshole, don't you? Between Natalie Bollinger acting like a fucking petulant goddamn child, as we have taught all women in the United States to be, thank goodness for the ones who aren't, although they're few and far between. The thing is that it's something that is taught. You teach women that it's okay for them to look the other way. You teach them how to fucking bullshit and manipulate. You teach them that they matter and men don't. Only their opinion matters, a man's doesn't. What the fuck kind of bullshit is that? You're not a fucking princess. If you are, then you're fucking crazy, lady. This is the United States of America. We don't have any princesses. If that nut job lady over on the West Coast who married that fucking red-headed feller from the British Isles wants to call herself a fucking princess, she can go live in England and be a fucking princess. But for the rest of y'all, taught to be fucking stupid, selfish, fucking self-centered bitches, I didn't teach you that. I'm not the one who taught you that fucking pretty words and bullshit fix everything. I'm not the one that taught you that ignoring a problem is how you fucking fix it. When my friends reach out to me for help, I help them. When I reach out to my friends for help, they bullshit me and try to do everything except fucking understand. They want to take their dear sweet fucking time, not understanding the hell that I have to go through every fucking day. Because they're what? Eventually going to what? What are they going to fucking do? Definitely not what the lawyers said I needed to do. Anything that we do, we have to record and we have to speak up about. Since I'm not in a state, condition, monetarily, physically, or otherwise to do that, the best I can do is make YouTube videos. So those of you assholes who are pissed off because you're on YouTube videos, keep in mind you had ample opportunity to fucking speak up for the last 6 goddamn years. With Danny Francis and all of her fucking opinions and all the shit that she wanted to fucking push on me and shove on me. Yeah, she's telling me that she just found out about Natalie today. If she had, or about fucking me being involved in that. She's like, I remember this on the news. Yeah, you didn't fucking remember it being Sean Schwartz they tried to fucking peg for all this shit? Somebody that you fucking personally know in person? It's fucking dumb as a goddamn stump. I told all y'all, every single one of y'all on my Facebook, that if you ain't my friend, get the fuck out. Friend means something different to you fucking spoiled Richie Riches. Keep in mind, somebody living in an RV off in the fucking woods is better off than I am. By comparison, he's rich. I got a lot of stuff in my vehicle so that I could have me a fucking camp of some sort, because I am not getting any assistance whatsoever with any of the shit that I need. My predators ignore the abuse against me and do everything that they can to deprive me of the fucking things that I need to do as they're asking, and then they want me to jump through all these fucking hoops when none of these people are fucking advocating. And none of them are fucking going to, until one of you gets off your ass and stops pretending and actually fucking does something. See, that's the biggest issue with you fucking idiots. If you want to pretend to be somebody's fucking friend, and they give you every chance to actually be a fucking friend, and you want to show them that you're not a fucking friend, then go the fuck away. Go away. Don't fucking pretend to be somebody's friend. Don't pretend that you fucking care about them. Do you have any fucking clue how much that hurts? When they ask for help, you show up. When you ask for help, it's fucking 6 years of goddamn excuses and ignoring me. Not understanding that you have literally gone out of your way to create a safety issue for me where I have been repeatedly abused. All of you did. Because not one of you gave a fuck. You were just lip service until you ended up on the goddamn internet and the YouTube fucking page with your name pasted on it. Now I'm hoping that Sigi will talk about what he found. But here's the thing. I don't get to go to sleep, and I'm having severe difficulties with explaining anything. And you don't understand how this is from situations like the lack of communication in an effective way. Your assumptions are fucking killing me. Don't tell someone that you care about them if you don't. Don't lie to us. People who care, listen. That's rule number one. Listen. If you can't listen to them, you can't help them. If you don't know what they're going through, then your suggestions are going to be stupid. But you got too much pride to admit that. Don't you? It's not a matter of right and wrong. It's a matter of pride. Oh, you couldn't ever possibly be wrong, and then when you're proven wrong, you want to retaliate. Or you want to fucking hurt somebody because you heard a rumor. And you think it's okay because they call him mentally ill and nobody's going to listen to him. Or they're going to make fucking excuses for anybody who's predatory towards him because he must be a fucking retard. Well, I get sick and fucking tired of being treated like I'm a fucking retard. I'm also sick and fucking tired of seeing predators that I tried to fucking turn in, years later, finally on the news, going to fucking prison. Unfortunately, some of those got a DOA fucking stamp on their foreheads. Some of the people that did predatory shit towards me got busted. They just fucking died. It's awful hard to take a dead person to court. Of course, when they prevent you from taking live people to court, yeah, that's the thing about my friends like Danny Francis. Didn't give a shit what I was going through and ignored it for 6 goddamn years. No, that's not a fucking friend. Now I'm going to be stuck having communication issues for the next 2 fucking days. I tried explaining to her, hey, if you keep on spouting your fucking assumptions at me instead of listening, you're going to send me into a fucking panic attack. I'm going to have a fucking meltdown. You send me into a meltdown, I'm going to post it on the fucking internet. That's inappropriate fucking behavior. Don't give me fucking lip service. You don't want to be friends? That's fine. We don't have to be friends. You can fucking leave. You should have left a long fucking time ago. You didn't give a shit about me 6 goddamn years ago. And every day fucking since. I never fucking mattered to you. You never bothered to fucking look into it. You just wanted to pretend I was sending you crazy shit. Oh yeah. But then, of course, today you finally realize it's over fucking bullshit that you knew was happening. Yeah, your friend knew Natalie Bollinger. Fine, dandy, great. Now, in the last 7 goddamn years almost, and at least 6 goddamn years of trying to get your fucking help, why is it that you never stopped to find out? We taught women to be selfish, to be self-centered, to look the other way, and to literally not do the right thing. We have taught them to be lip fucking service. I'm not interested in lip service. Your fucking opinion is bullshit. I don't give a fuck about your goddamn opinion about what happened with Natalie Bollinger if you haven't bothered to look at any fucking evidence. I needed a place where I could fucking recover from abuse. And in the last 6 years, instead of that, I get fucking neglect and goddamn lies and bullshit. And people want to fucking play victim. Well, you want to play victim? That just makes you a piece of shit, not me. Simple fucking questions. Did I go to you for help or not? You know, if she'd actually fucking listened years ago, she'd have known, yeah, Natalie fucking Bollinger. You've been on my fucking friends list on Facebook for over a fucking decade. I've messaged you repeatedly to try to get help. And you showed yourself to be a world-class piece of fucking shit. Well, looks like Sigi is done watching a while ago. Fuck it. That's the thing, is that when those officers were here, I needed someone here to fucking talk to them with me. These guys are fucking pieces of goddamn shit. The fact that I have to fucking lie to the cops and say I'm not gonna kill myself is fucking retarded. Danny Francis, thanks a fucking lot. That's the thing, is that when somebody is going through this much hell and they are begging you for fucking help and you push them to fucking kill themselves, you are the fucking predator. And then you want to play victim. When someone says, hey, if you call me in on fucking suicide watch to try to get my fucking evidence taken away, which is what is happening, I explain, hey, if you do that, my evidence gets taken away if I get fucking locked up and can't pay my bills. If they take my vehicle and they put it in impound, it's going to eat a lot of my fucking money. But you don't give a shit. You want to spout pretty white girl bullshit at me. We're not all lucky enough to be pretty fucking white girls. We're not all lucky enough to have a fucking hippopotamus for a husband. We're not all lucky enough to look sweet and innocent. But then again, that has a lot to do with painting on fucking makeup. See, that's the thing about them girls who want to come across as sweet and innocent. That makeup is part of that process. You want to believe somebody who is pretty. Problem is, the only people who really go for girls like her are fucking pedophiles. And that's not me saying that she married a pedophile. I'm saying anybody that would fuck her is into little kids. It's gross. I always feel bad for women like that, at least to some degree, because I couldn't stick my dick in them. I couldn't fuck Natalie. Are you kidding me? Just like I couldn't fuck Danny. They look like fucking children to me, you fucking sick, twisted fucks. And I feel bad for them because really that's the only kind of relationship they're actually going to end up in. The only person who will fuck somebody like that is a pedophile. Or a little kid. Being as she's a teacher, well, no, I don't think she's having sex with little kids. But as we've seen, and as, of course, statistics show, women are far more likely as teachers to be physical predators and sexual predators with physical action. A male teacher is more likely to get busted either watching porn or making inappropriate comments, whereas a female teacher is usually busted pregnant with her student's fucking kid. So there's also the fact that she can be used easily to catch pedophiles. She looks fucking 12. Alright, that's bullshit. She looks 9. She's fucking tiny. But she's a grown-ass adult. Now, how many of y'all want to pretend like Danny won't touch my penis, and that must be the reason this is going on? That must be the reason this happened. Because she won't touch my penis. That seems to be the fucking whole goddamn thing about it, ain't it? Either pretend that this is because you won't touch my penis, or pretend like I'm threatening to kill your kids or some crazy shit. Oh yeah, you don't have any kids. But if you did, shit. My clutch is fucking stuck. Alright, I'm going to try to start this, but I don't know what gear it's in. And I do know that with me not being able to work the clutch, I basically got to work with whatever is going on. Please start. Please start. Oh! And now it won't fucking shift. God damn it. Now I'm definitely able to tell the difference between your fuck-ups and mine. I'm definitely able to tell the difference between shit that's your fault and shit that's mine. I can also clearly tell cause and effect. You ignore the victim, the predators get away. You allow a false narrative, innocent people get killed. You call somebody a friend, and you ain't, you end up on the fucking internet. Good luck with that. Maybe you should take a look at what's on the internet and how it impacts me. Now, where is all this speculation coming from that I'm projecting towards Miss Danny? It's coming from my firm belief in equality. If you're gonna project shit at me, I'm gonna project it at you. It don't fucking feel good, does it? Well, it didn't fucking feel any better when you did it. Oh my god, I'm gonna puke. Now let me tell you how much I hate her. I don't. I don't hate them. I hate what they done. And if they can't admit to what they done, that's on them. I'm still gonna tell the truth. I'm still gonna post it up. Pretty words aren't fucking help.
On. Oh, shit. Yeah, that ain't how this shit's supposed to work. I'm afraid to turn off the car because it sounded like the battery's getting low and I need to make sure that it'll actually start up. I got a spare battery charger, but I've been having to try to charge it off of the car here. And sometimes while I'm sleeping, there's a little button on the front for a light. And I keep hitting it while I'm sleeping, and I'll realize it around noon, and I'm like, fuck. Why the hell is the light on? And it's one of them things. One of them things that ain't Danny's fault. It's just something that happens. It's one of them things that it ain't my mom's fault. It ain't my dad's fault. There's lots of people this day and age, they want to blame a lot of shit on their mommy and daddy. I blame shit on my mommy and daddy. Shit they did. If you were a shitty fucking parent, that's on you, not on your kid. If your kid is misbehaved because you're fucking abusing them, I get why you have them fucking sent to a nuthatch. I get why you run around fucking slandering their name. Natalie Bollinger was a very loving person. A lot of you guys don't get that. I knew her in person. You just don't like the mean shit that I have to say about her? But here's the thing. She wanted to make her predators happy, and she did it at my expense. She knew it was a false narrative, same as Maddie Boa did, same as Alicia Bollinger did. But no matter what, everything was done to cut me off from the ability to turn in my evidence. People going out of their way to fucking destroy evidence. And nobody helping me to turn it in. All these people saying that they're gonna. Meanwhile, they type fucking 100 times faster than I do. So by the time I answer a question they've asked me, when really they should not be asking questions, they should be fucking listening. They ask all them fucking questions. Fuck up the timeline, which fucks up their understanding. They send you into a severe fucking mental goddamn breakdown. And then, of course, you can't communicate when somebody's talking over you. I'm going to tell you honestly right here and now, I am not safe to drive tonight. But then again, I'm not safe to drive even if I do get a full night's rest. It's not safe for me to do it. It's not safe. It's not safe for other people to be on the road when I'm driving. Because I haven't been allowed to recover from the abuse. I haven't been able to mourn my friends' deaths. It's been 6 years since I was able to go to Boulder, Colorado without being assaulted. When I hurt my back and everybody wanted to treat me like shit because they had expectations of me, and my vehicle was fucking broke, people want to tell you what you should think and what you should feel. If your friends want to tell you how it is in a situation they weren't there for and you were, those ain't fucking friends, those are idiots.
Danny Francis wanted to throw a bunch of shitty fucking assumptions at me rather than listen. She did offer to help, but she didn't listen. She can't help if she doesn't know what the fuck is going on. And if I'm having a fucking panic attack because you're not trying to talk to me like a human being, that ain't my fault. The situation between Natalie Bollinger and I, she could have been an adult. We could have had a conversation. Instead, she ended up on the internet. That goes for all of my predators. If you're my friend, be my friend. If you're pretending to be my friend, you're a predator. You got no reason to be here. Obviously, I don't hate Tory Wentworth Ward. He's just a coward. Obviously, I don't hate Natalie Bollinger. I hate what she did. You're going to make a bunch of suggestions that I do everything except what needs to be done to stop the abuse. Leave me alone! Fuck you, it's going on the internet. I asked you to call off the dogs. If you can't call off the people who are assaulting me because you lied, oh shit, I'll just post it on the internet. But there's too much of it for me to post on the internet from this, while in a constant state of fucking panic. Where when these assholes break the law, I just gotta keep my mouth shut. Conserve the fucking evidence and try to turn it in. When? Well, that would be when somebody actually gives a shit to actually help instead of blowing me off. Many of y'all didn't choose to be predatory from the beginning. You ended up being predatory when you realized how badly you fucked up. As soon as you realize what an impact it had on the situation, and that it resulted in people becoming fucking corpses, yeah, I understand why you dip out. I take responsibility for my part in Natalie Bollinger's death. Her and her friends made my life hell for an entire year before she was killed. And although she was suicidal because of abuse from her parents and from her fucking boyfriend, I'm the one she chose to victimize because they had the drugs. They're the ones that are supposed to love her. And I'm the one who actually did. Just because I love you doesn't mean that I have to go along with everything you say. Especially knowing it's a fucking lie. Knowing somebody doesn't mean letting them walk all over you. Loving someone doesn't mean ignoring them for 6 fucking years. Lots of people like to tell me what love is that show me they don't have a fucking clue. If this shit was happening to Danny Francis and she asked me to look at fucking evidence and fucking verify it because they were calling her mentally ill, I know exactly what that fucking means, and you're goddamn right I'll verify it. You want me to make a call with you to talk to the fucking cops? Yeah, I'll do that too. You want me to write a fucking police report? You goddamn right I will. That is fucking chump change. It's easy as fuck with two fucking people. The problem wasn't all your suggestions. Some of your suggestions were quite good, but they're gonna end up fucking shitty if you don't fucking speak up. If you don't understand before we go into the situation what's going on. If you were requiring me to fucking type it at you instead of fucking listening, we have an issue because you're going out of your way not to effectively communicate. That's on you. That is entirely on you. That is 100% on you. Just like when you ignore me for years at a time. Don't pretend to be my friend. Be my friend. You don't like being judged by speculation? Well, look at your behaviors. How am I supposed to believe that you are going to help me when you won't even tell the truth? When you can't even admit that I tried going to you for help? Meanwhile, you're going to pass judgment on me, and your words show it. You're going to pass judgment on me because of fucking slander. I asked you to look at the slander for a reason, because I've got evidence that shows it's fucking bullshit. When you ask me why I don't turn it in, I fucking try. But I have to be afraid to talk to the fucking cops by myself. I can't be fucking honest with them because they will lock me up instead of doing something about my fucking predators. Would have loved to talk to them tonight about it. Oh shit, it's gonna die. I'm also about halfway back in the parking space, and I can't physically push my vehicle up this much of an incline. Oh yeah, and I'm sick. Not that you guys who are pampered and live in houses and have families that give a shit know anything about that. Out here, that's your fucking life. Living in shitty conditions that most people bitch about just having to walk in it from their fucking house to their car. And we live in it. And then you guys make fun of us for things that we have to do. We have to pee. We have to poop. And we have to sleep. Danny's not an evil person. She's just stupid. An intelligent person would have figured this out, and I thought she was intelligent. It's not nice to call people stupid. It won't help you if you call them stupid. Well, don't do stupid shit that helps my fucking predators get away. You want to speculate at me? I can speculate right fucking back at you. It doesn't feel good. You obviously don't like it when it happens to you, and that goes for all of you. The problem is, when I'm in a state of crisis, I need help before I get to this point. I need help before I get to the point that I had to drive up to the fucking hospital alone yesterday because everybody in this goddamn town is a lying piece of shit. There ain't an honest person here. But they'll pretend in Jesus' name, gay men. And you notice that there's the fact that I'm half asleep. I've got a whole bunch of thoughts running through my head at all points in time. The problem is when I'm trying to sleep, and these are unresolved issues, and I can't see my loved ones because of it, and none of them give a shit. You don't even care enough to fucking call and listen. What a fucking friend you are. People are dead because my friends didn't care before Natalie was killed. More people died because they didn't care afterwards. Danny Francis didn't help because she made shitty fucking assumptions. And then when she realized 6 years fucking later, oh yeah, now she fucking remembers Natalie Bollinger. Fucking horse. Well, the thing is completely full up, so it should be fucking working. But I wasn't able to bleed it. Apparently. Meanwhile, I'm not a mechanic and I can't fucking work. I don't need I'm sorry's and fucking speculation. I don't need a bunch of people going out of their way to be fucking Debbie goddamn downers. How about look at evidence and help me turn it in? All of you are responsible for the abuse that I go through. All of you are responsible for the things that I have to do because you don't actually fucking care. No matter what, you will make any fucking excuse to look the other way. Because what you did when I reached out to you for help is fucking shameful. And yeah, Danny Francis tried to push me to commit suicide tonight, so I'm not going to say nice things. When you literally go out of your way. God fucking damn it! Alright, there we go. Now my phone is fucking plugged in. You don't stop for one moment to try to understand the conditions that I live in. I can't do this shit without help. I need help. And instead of understanding the sheer quantity of this, everybody wants to give me fucking advice. I don't need your fucking advice. I need you to speak up and tell the fucking truth. A friend isn't gonna turn a fucking blind eye for 6 goddamn years. If I'm calling you out, there's a fucking reason. You are a fucking witness. So don't play fucking retarded. You know why it took you fucking 6 years to realize that shit? Because you're a fucking idiot. You're a fucking selfish piece of shit. It doesn't matter how fucking pretty you are. Pretty doesn't make this okay. Pretty doesn't make it okay to pretend that you care about somebody. Pretty doesn't make it okay to ignore a fucking victim or to treat them like shit when they ask you to at least admit that they went to you for fucking help. Although I try to give these people the opportunity to rectify the situation before posting it up. Obviously with Danny, she didn't fucking give a shit for the last 6 goddamn years. I literally had to make a fucking public post, just like I had to do with Chelsea Aiken. That's when she finally pretended. Oh, now I get it, Sean. Really? Then why ain't you doing nothing about it? Alright, now if I pump this thing enough, it's obviously not going to bleed it, but if I pump it enough, it'll actually... Alright, there it's coming out. Good. Maybe I can change gears now. One thing is for certain. Ain't no reason to go to the Scudders. They're not going to help. The thing with Danny is that it's been 6 years of hell, and she's not trying to understand the extreme situation that I am in because she didn't do shit, and neither did anybody else. And any one of you fucking pieces of shit that wants to send me to suicide hotline, go fuck yourselves. Suicide hotline doesn't give a fuck about your abuse. So go fuck yourself if you're gonna send somebody there. When somebody wants their life to end, there is always a fucking reason. So you either help them to do something about that fucking reason, or you put a hole in their head like they fucking asked you. You did fucked up shit because you made fucking nasty assumptions because you're a fucking idiot. And innocent people are fucking dead because you're a fucking idiot. You are a fucking idiot. On the bright side, her husband, being as he married a consenting adult, hopefully that means he's not out fucking actual kids. Since he's got a grown-ass adult fuck toy. That just happens to look like a kid and be the size and shape of a kid. You don't like me tearing you down like that? Maybe you should have thought about that before tearing me down and then refusing to fucking listen. Christ. I'm glad this thing fucking started. I'll probably run out of gas on the way to where I'm going, but fuck it, right? Y'all are busy making suggestions and busy talking over the victims. Well, talking over the victims is not fucking help. Oh, shit. It's not my fault that Danny didn't give a shit about the situation enough to find out in the last 6 years. It's not from lack of fucking trying. What the fuck is going on when they try to pull fucking tricks like they did yesterday or on multiple occasions prior to that? If you don't know what the fuck is going on, then when they try to fucking sell a goddamn false narrative, you're just gonna fucking let them, because you don't know any different, because you never gave a shit enough to look in 6 goddamn years. You didn't know, you didn't know, you didn't know. Well then fucking maybe you should pay attention to the fact that I tried to let everyone know. The people I know in real life didn't give a fuck. They wouldn't look. They made assumptions. It's your fault that you are a stupid, selfish, uncaring fucking idiot. When your supposed friend is going through hell and they're trying to reach out to you and you're fucking ignoring them, you do not get to play fucking victim. When you care about someone, you make the time for them. Instead of fucking throwing all your goddamn opinions from the side that you were willing to hear, were you even willing to try looking at fucking evidence, you stupid cunt? Well, guess what? Now there is evidence on YouTube. Congratulations. If you were my friends, you wouldn't have let this fucking happen. You would not have looked the other way for 6 goddamn years. You do not get to play victim. You are not the victim here. And the fact that you are trying to play victim rather than fucking fess up makes you a predator. And just because you look like a little fucking 12-year-old doesn't make it okay. Natalie and Alicia tried playing that sweet and innocent fucking girl shit too. So did Betsy Prowell. Don't fucking play victim with me. I told the truth. That doesn't make you a fucking victim. The fact that you didn't tell the truth is why I am the fucking victim, you fucking stupid twat.